Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lessons for Emancipation. The first class to be taught by Hamidullah. Let's get a round of applause, please, for Hamidullah.
Good evening, good night. All you alright? Let me make sure you all did now. Put your hands together again for me. Thank you. Now listen, before I do my thing, we know the program is Lessons in Emancipation. We know how to go in for goal. We have goal here tonight also in Brother Valentino. So put your hands for Brother Valentino for this concert. Okay, how am I staying to belong? My lessons is two simple little lessons. The first thing is, by now, I thought I would have stopped singing this song. But every time the people of this country decide to pull together, the leaders always try to keep we separated. It was in 1990, somewhere around there. A little East Indian daughter, Shovana Raghunandan, from St. Helena RC, picked up Chitanapan, went to Princestown, and she played in an East Indian festival, two bhajans. Bhajans being hymns, Hindu hymns. And because of that, this learned pundit abused this child. And I thought that I should let him know that Pan had nothing to do with race. Pan is Trinbagonian. The first song is Play Savita. It's not at all my desire to come here and add fuel to fire, but I must defend my little sister. When I read instead of praise, they want to condemn her. I'm talking about Savita Raghunandan, the child who played Bajan on a tenor pan, and started a whole big controversy. When a pundit say that Pan unholy, I come to tell her, play Savita, play little sister. Play the flower of the land. Play for your nation. Play so we'll understand. Pan is not Caroni or John. It's not Indian or African. Oh no, Pan is Trinbagonian. Savita play so we'll understand. Pan is Trinbagonian. The holy man showed by his action, he have a bias against weapon. I wonder if it was the piano, if that same man will get also. I understand the tourist board man, he's not one of we, he from foreign land. But when I never make this kind of hustle, something in the matter besides the pestle, is why I'm saying play Savita, play little sister. Play the flower of the land. Play for your nation. Play so we'll understand. Pan is not Caroni or John. It's not Indian or African. Oh no, Pan is Trinbagonian. Savita play so we'll understand. Pan is Trinbagonian. The learned man said in his argument, Pan is not an Indian instrument. Even though pan is not Indian, it certainly is Trinbagonian. Is he ashamed of his identity? Although he born here, he's not one of we. You might call it cultural prejudice, but it's coming to me like he's a racist. Is why I'm saying, play Savita, play little sister, little flower of the land. Pan for your nation, play so we'll understand. Pan is not Caroni or Georgian, it's not Indian or African. Oh no, pan is Trinbagonian. Savita play so we'll understand. Pan is Trinbagonian. Go. I pay tribute to you, Savita, for making a statement of the future. In order to have a stronger nation, we have to start with a cultural fusion. Stop paying lip service to unity. Let us work to make it a reality. We can borrow from each other's tradition, pay respect and improve on relations. Is why I'm saying, play Savita, play little sister, little flower of the land. Play for your nation, play so we'll understand. Pan is not Caroni or Johnson, it's not Indian or African. Oh no, pan is Trinbagonian. The art of tuning and playing pan, that is Trinbagonian. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Now listen. I thank you for the encore, the applause, but you have to give the chorus a little thing too. Nice. So I share my thing. Give the band something too. Good. Now listen. As we continue the lesson, you see, long ago, when I look at my TV, and I see street children that used to be in Sao Paulo and Lima. Today, it's in TNT. The next song is City Blues. Looking at my city, I like the way they beautify she. But there's one thing that bothers me, and it should be the concern of all the way. Long ago when I look at CNN and see stories of street children that used to be in a foreign country. Oh geez, today when I look at my city and see the same tragedies, very sadly I sing of this calamity. City blues, I'm crying. City blues have me bawling. Port of Spain is a port of pain. Little kids, homeless and hungry, on the streets, begging charity. Port of Spain is a port of pain. People, as you go about your business, spare a thought for these little kids, because Port of Spain is a port of pain. It is a sad reflection of family life in this nation. I tell you, Port of Spain is a port of pain. beg you lend me your ear, for there is a nightmare that I want to share. It have plenty monsters out there, luring these children into their lair. Teaching the kids about banditry, about homosexuality, corrupting the soul until they out of control. Oh yo, a lot of the most wanted men you see every day on TV learn the trade on the streets of this city. You hear me? City blues, I'm crying. City blues, have me balling. Port of Spain is a port of pain. Little kids, homeless and hungry, on the streets, begging charity. Port of Spain is a port of pain. Even as you go about your business, spare a thought for these little kids, because Port of Spain is a port of pain. It is a sad reflection of family life in this nation. I tell you, Port of Spain is a port of pain. Some people might want to also know what about Arima and San Fernando. Is it only in this city we are witnessing this tragedy? Well, I am here tonight to tell them it is a national problem. There is a breakdown that is evident all around. From the crazy to Sipari, open your eyes and you're sure to see the naked truth of a crumbling society. You hear me? City blues, I'm crying. City blues, have me falling. Port of Spain is a port of pain. Little kids, homeless and hungry, on the streets, begging charity. Port of Spain is a port of pain. Even as you go about your business, spare a thought for these little kids, because Port of Spain is a port of pain. It is a sad reflection of family life in this nation. I tell you, Port of Spain is a port of pain. Parents, teachers, also guardians, not forgetting them politicians. Things getting out of hand, time to arrest the situation. If we look deep down inside our minds, I am sure that we're going to find bad parenting is the genesis of this thing. So much of father, absent mother, take a look at your behavior. We are witnessing a human disaster. City blues, I'm crying. City blues, and the ball in Port of Spain is a port of pain. Little kids, homeless and hungry, on the streets, begging charity. Port of Spain is a port of pain. Even as you go about your business, spare a thought for these little kids, because Port of Spain is a port of pain. It is a sad reflection of family life in this nation. I tell you, Port of Spain is a port of pain. Thank you.
bring you another teacher, merchant. Let's get a round of applause, please, for teacher of second class. Merchant.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to perform some of my compositions for you. Hope you enjoy them. It's uncalled for, all this human life that is only one. Lord, is this the human race? All these weapons of destruction they inventing. Why don't they stop and do some serious thinking? For if there is righteousness in your heart, there will be beauty in your character. If there is beauty in your character, there will be harmony in your home. Now if there's harmony in your home, there's going to be order in the nation. And when there's order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. Think about it and make this world a better place. Think about it. Think about it. I refuse to believe that they can find a solution to this sad situation. Innocent bystanders are the ones who suffer. Oh, how it hurts to see the children being slaughtered. But if you have righteousness in your heart, there will be beauty in your character. If there is beauty in your character, there will be harmony in your home. Now if there's harmony in your home, there's going to be order in the nation. And when there's order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. Think about it and make this world a better place. Think about it. Think about it. Dropping bombs to destroy one another. What's the gain? Would somebody please explain? Talk in peace, but like nobody ain't listening. Would there ever be world peace? I'm wondering. If there is righteousness in your heart, there will be beauty in your character. If there is beauty in your character, there will be harmony in your home. Now if there's harmony in your home, there's going to be order in the nation. And when there's order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. Think about it and make this world a better place. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it and make this world a better place. Think about it. Thank you. Think about it. Thank you. We making new laws every day, and those of the master we throw away. The things we go about and preach is not what we teach. and no one seems to care. The whole world lives in fear. There's despair everywhere, almost everywhere. Oh Lord, then tell me, what about love thy neighbor? Tell me, what about he ain't heavy, he's my brother. Nobody cares a damn anymore, because all they have on their mind is war, war, war. So tell me, what about equal rights and justice? Tell me, what about love and happiness? Ba-do-do-dum-dee-dum-bum-bam. A-do-do-dum-dee-dum-bum-bam. Man create his own monster, weapons of damnation and disaster. Listen well, no sign at all of human rights. Like the days are turned into nights. Starvation taking toll, weapons out of control. The atmosphere is cold, my friend, it's so cold. Oh Lord, hey, tell me, what about love thy neighbor? Tell me, what about he ain't heavy, he's my brother. Nobody cares a damn anymore, because all they have on their mind is war, war, war. So tell me, what about equal rights and justice? Tell me, what about love and happiness? A-do-ba-dum-dee-dum-bam-bam. Boy. A-do-dee-dum-dee-dum-bam-bam. Boy. Negotiations breaking down is a whole big run around. A lot of talk is what goes on, while the world is left to mourn. Is segregation so, and racialism so? Which way is left to go? Good Lord, I don't know. Oh Lord, so tell me, what about love thy neighbor? Tell me, what about he ain't heavy, he's my brother. Nobody cares a damn anymore, because all they have on their mind is war, war, war. So tell me, what about equal rights and justice? Tell me, what about love and happiness? A-doo-ba-dum-dee-dum-bam-bam. Oh, tell me, what about? Oh, tell me. Thank you. They call themselves superpower, causing destruction and terror. They want to rule the world. They want to take control. Man, they carried on as if they own the universe. They put human rights last and war first. But we must have no fear for the nuclear energy. For there's one more powerful and mighty, and he has dominion over all. I say, we have to answer when he calls. You know why? Because there is one superpower. It only has one superpower. and he's the master, the creator of this heaven and earth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Millions of dollars they spending to keep weapons in the making. The present situation is totally out of hand. Looking at the conditions of the world today, it's not a pretty sight to behold, sad to say. But we must have no fear for the nuclear energy. For there's one more powerful and mighty, and he has dominion over all, I say. We have to answer when he calls. You know why? Because there is one superpower. It only has one superpower. And he's the master, the creator of this heaven and earth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Star Wars is full Sunday program. Listen well. Last on the list is starvation. They pay no concern at all, though they hearing the call for equal rights, justice and equality. Don't they know that love is lovely and war is ugly? But we must have no fear for the nuclear energy. For there's one more powerful and mighty, and he has dominion over all. I say, we have to answer when he calls. You know why? Because there is one superpower. Friend, it only has one superpower. And he's the master, the creator of this heaven and earth. Whoa, 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 one superpower. And it only has one. Thank you so much.
Revolutionary days of the 1970s. But before we do that, we want to make an announcement that Arthur Bolden has just received the bronze medal at the 100-meter final. It's our second medal of that kind in the last 20 years. I'm sure you can do a lot better than that, despite the fellow's bronze. National history begins now, and let me introduce you to the People's Calypsonian brother Valentino.
Now just because I represent my people who really didn't come out for war, you know I get caught up in a struggle. I might have to go to jail or even die for. But then we all have to go one way or the other. We didn't come here to live forever because they take away my people's liberties and they make certain laws But they could put me where they had those detainees, for I will die for a worthy cause. I'll go to jail to balance the scale, that justice should prevail. We are not for sale. I am willing to die for my brethren. The fight for the black man's liberation. Thank you. Well, I might be using another man's platform to spread my ideologies, but colonialism must go back where she come from. She brought racial problems in the West Indies. After she separate and she segregate, she have the place in an awful state. But we must all try and bridge this gap, my Indian and my Afro brother. Remember, one hand could never clap, so let we unite as one and come together. The segregation, discrimination, exploitation, victimization, to store oppression, you could jail me for sedition, but I shall die for my people's liberation. To gain liberty, we must have unity between the Indians and the Africans. We was under the same bondage and slavery, shared the same oppressions on the plantations. So let we forget the nigger and the coolie crowds. We belong to the same old house. And I know plenty people who working hard to make here a much better land. So the system's high form of slavery in Trinidad could only dissolve through liberation. I might be wrong, I might be right. The weak is strong. We all must fight now. If you want, you could fight for integration, but I shall die for black people's liberation. Thank you. Pleasant good evening, everyone in the house. I guess some of us had the 100-meter blues, so we stayed at home and we got our bronze. I think it's still wonderful, you know. Don't you? Yeah, man. Step at the bowler, and we're going to celebrate here with Arto with our bronze. But about this time, I'm going to take you back some years ago, where I was sort of how would I put it? Well, the song would speak for itself, I think. You know, Valentino, 20-something years ago, is a different Valentino now, a little more mellow, a little more experienced. You know, a little more mild, but saying the same thing, you know, very uncompromising. But it's not what you do these days, it's how you do it and how you say it. And this is how I used to say it sometimes ago. Meditating in my house just the other day, like I charge up myself and I trip away. I travel the whole day, I travel whole night. Where I went and what I saw, to tell you is my delight. Now way over yonder I did behold, because in front of my eyes was a brand new world. But like a wheel, the world turned around, and all the people who was up, they came right back down. Now I no longer see the African, a primitive man with a spear in his hand. But I see a civilized, intelligent man walking that proud land. And I see like Ethiopia will rise again, and in the temple the African shall reign. dead, and still I wasn't dead. Was in this third world, my thoughts completely went astray. Our brigadier, I saw him making plans with Danjuma, and then I saw some soldiers like Rexazal and Shah. I have Chinese non-stop running like the young. Well, he reminded me of the great Emancipaton. Lieutenant Bassi stood predominant, and to me, he predicted the black man said, Papa man will have things under his control. He will educate the young and the old. These facts Bassi unfold. Africa go fight to defend she gold. And he told me, Ethiopia will rise again. And in the third world, the Africans shall live. Well, my visit to this third world was out of sight. I traveled so far, my head started feeling light. But the feeling was there, the feeling was right. I was traveling in a song, and the time was very tight. Another place that I, Valentino, went was the darkest of all our dark continent. There was rumors of war, I heard talks of bloodshed. As a lion was awaking from his sleeping bed, I saw a black shepherd leading some sheep. As I meditated, and my thoughts went deep, leading the demonstration with the shouts for war, was Brother Dada, and he told me, Ethiopia will rise again, and in the third world, the African shall reign. I saw a carpenter man from Jerusalem. So many thousand years ago, he used to walk this land. He told me he was the first revolutionist. And for many years on earth, between mankind he exists. And like an angel appeared from the great heaven in the form of A.N.R. Robinson. A change is going to come, Robbie said to me, and very soon my people shall be free. Robinson said, we got to march on, justice in this place is dead and gone. So right on, brother man, you see we got to march on till justice is reborn. And he told me, Ethiopia will rise again, and in the third world, the Africans shall reign. Yeah. 24 years ago. Some of us say how much he wasn't born as yet. Anybody in the audience under 24 years? That's my grandchildren, you know. That's my son, that's my grandchildren. And as we go along, I got a big surprise for you. Okay, so much for introducing people now. Let's get back to the job that I'm hired here to do. That is to sing for you. Yes, this one was over. Oh, radical me. The 70s again. Somebody had us to do this dirty job. I am a victim of this society here in Trinidad. People are pressurizing me, people treating me very bad. Some people like they want me to starve and they don't want to see me have a bread. But these bastard bread will choke them instead, and they still cannot keep this head. Because I am what I am, where he's supposed to be. As free as a bird, or a fish in the sea. And my wealth is not material, but my values are real spiritual. And then my motto reads very clearly, liberty or the cemetery. So pass the message to Brother Willie, it's liberty or the cemetery. I don't care what the hell the society might want to think about me. I never went to no university, but I have the greatest degree. Because I studied the fella opposite to me. I study human psychology. So then the methods they use, that the police abuse, still cannot get his head confused. Now I'm a man like the room, but the ghetto is my home. If you mess with my head, you will get me well dead. I learn to accept criticism, condition and condemnation. So if they feel they will stop me from getting irate, it's liberty or the cemetery. The psychedelic jail they have there can't hold me. Liberty or the cemetery. Now that you've heard my story, of course you'll be my judge and jury. But please let the master judge me. He's the one who is looking down upon me. If you do anything other than that, society, I am telling you flat. Without any complex, you get my brothers real vex and who knows what might happen next. Because behind me, my friend, stands a wall of mighty men. I help in hand, they'll always lend. They are with me to the end. Who pressure me, I'll never forget. But one day, I know they'll regret. So if it's hard, pass the message to me. But Sister Beverly Jones, Brother Valentine told me, liberty always sets me Okay. Well, but now I'm gonna take it back down memory lane again, and we'll see from then to now. I don't think things have changed, and if we see any change, it's just the rich keep getting richer, and you know what? It's getting richer, before getting poorer. You talk about a place where the people are carefully living. It is such a place of fun, loving, free and fertile. It is the land where people don't care if Ash Wednesday fall on Good Friday. Man, they love to struggle. This happy, go-lucky way is Glaporama, Masurama, and just now is Panorama. So the foreigner come from Carnival, and he telling himself after he had a ball, Mr. Foreigner, in my Trinity, the people have a carnival mentality. They are not serious, very few conscious, so I cannot agree with my own chorus. That is nice. But I hear some people talking about a revolution day. Change is on the way. To live now is high. Cost of living these days is the real thing. The clothes that they buy to expensive parties they go in. Hey, they would leave their belly and buy clothes to go and waste down their body. Some of them have place to shelter, but they own big time motor car and wearing expensive clothes and expensive shoes. So how come now they digging blues? Downtown Frederick Street on Friday evening is mass and fashion parade, you see it. So the big man say, when they come out to play, well it's 4 times the price they will have to pay. Then the merchants and prices to the moon, and the chorus keeps singing a weird, weird tune. But I hear my sister talking about this revolution day, fire on the way. They're born in a land, the better parts controlled by the alien. They fill the pockets of Portuguese, Chinese and Syrian. Trinidadians is Bush's own land. Now is the time to make the land their possession, but their sense of taste could just trace to all them fancy showcase. So the businessman, he blow the mind, and his dollars, them got to find. Trinidad is nice for men like Sabda, Neil and Mansi Maraj, and Whitey Lima. Business expanding, more banks they building, so is the capitalist, and then we should sing. And like the slave masters want to bring back the whip, and the chorus singing like they on a trip. But I heard my brother talking about this revolution day. I think I knew it. They don't know their worth, like they haven't a sense of value. They don't know their rights, even that they cannot argue. 750,000 people cannot get up and do something about this struggle, but to plan for the next holiday, to pet their lives away, and forgetting that they own the soil of which their foreparents toiled. For the people who formed the Constitution laws, for the oppressors and foreign investors. Amoco and Shell business did win swell on your oil, them foreign parasites fell. Yeah, the song I sing like if we're hearing the chorus singing God save the king. The people getting ready for this revolution day. Changes on the way. Thank you. See you later. Soon now.
1985 Young King winner, the 1990 Liberty Butler competition winner, and one of the joint monarchs in 1994. For his class in Lessons in Emancipation, let's get a round of applause introduction to Luther. Let's hear it for Luther.
Hello, Sandra. Hi. Hi there. disaster after the oil boom. People take orange skin and pelt we. They make Kuyamo behind we. While the administrators simply called us prophets of doom. But these are the days that we predicted, yes. This is the time we say will come. When the poor, hard-working, homeless, and afflicted would not be sure of where the next meal is coming from. And if you think you could change that overnight, and you think UNC had the country blight as a king again. You think you could run by Uncle Sam, sit down and get free ham and jam, think again. The ship sinking and the IMF hit we hard like a hurricane. And if you think that is not the price for greenness, I beg you to think again. Hey, so it was confrontation, protest march and demonstration. They said to give me back the cola and with 10% and kill Robbie. Political fragmentation, evidence of racial tension, while our citizens go abroad seeking to be refugees. People only thinking about their pocket, their race and their political party. So they say and do anything for profit, regardless to what it costs the country. If you think a political party mean more to you than your own country, think again. You think government should rearrange, but your own attitudes must be unchanged. Think again. Double standards in society is enough to drive us insane. And if you think the youths are the ones to blame, I beg you to think again. The education system mass producing dopage children. They graduate at secondary, but the standard is elementary. 73% cannot read, and exams a handful succeed. Yet we beat our chests and boast about high literacy. Schoolgirls and their principals are lovers. Drug, sex, and violence in school running neck and neck. The youths have no respect for their elders because the elders themselves show them no respect. If you think automatic promotion should replace the system of demotion, think again. You think the teacher in school today care about your child more than he pay? Think again. And if you think the future is in the school bag of the children in Port of Spain, when the school bag packed up with gun, knife and chain, I beg you to think again. You really get that? You claim to be kind and loving, but but then you lend your support to a violent revolution. People were greed and destroyed. Poor people were made unemployed. Others maimed and killed while their relatives mourned in frustration. Big men you regard as respectable. The way they behave, you and all can't believe it's them. How frightening to see a priest among other people refuse to condemn the actions of vicious, wicked men. Hey, if you think Abu Bakr did his thing on behalf of the poor and suffering, I say think again. You think if Bakr is in command, we could call him Don C or madman? Think again. And if Robin Mane Pande caused my country to suffer pain, and you think that they ain't gonna pay someday, I beg you to think again. Think again. I'm happy to be here tonight. Really, really happy. I mean, this is July 27th. This is supposed to be a special day in our calendar as a people, you know, struggling to forge our own identity and so on. This is a very significant time. And apart from that being so, Valentino happened to be my brother in more than one way. We are brothers by tribe, by conviction, and then the latest brotherhood came about via the NCC. We are brothers by NCC. I will tell you what I mean by that. The people have a sort of policy to leave out a certain kind of kaiso from the major competitions. And then a kind of kaiso what Valentino does sing, and the kind of kaiso what I does sing. So most of the songs are here tonight, rendered by Brother Valentino, is the marchbar quality, not so? The marchbar quality, but you ain't hearing that in the marchbar. What do you think about Think Again? The marchbar quality, but you ain't hearing that there, right? So NCC made us brothers. You understand how we are brothers by NCC? I want to do another such song for you. This one relates to a very painful event, not in 1990, but the year before that, 1989, November 19th to be exact. I'm talking about pain. I mean, we have to share the pain of Atto. But as far as I am concerned, the conditions under which Atto won bronze is equivalent to gold. So let me hear for Atto. And let me just briefly describe the conditions because most of you were in here and didn't get a chance to hear what went on. All right, bam, race start, bam, go on again. They say Christie dropped the gun, so they called back the crew, wherever. All right, man, settle down and they're ready to go again. Bam, good start, bam, nah, it ain't good. Otto dropped the gun. Commentators say, you can't understand that. All contestants protesting, it was a good start. The starter agreed it was a good start. The machine say no. You understand? But Atto dangerous, so you have to get in, right? So Atto and Abai start again. Bam, bam. It's free from start they had, you know. Christie jumped the gun again, so Christie gone. So Atto now on one. If he jump again, he out. And you know you have a fast start, fast reaction. The normal reaction to the gun is quick. If you go with the normal reaction, they go foul him and he out. So he had to hold back and wait for men to go and then run to make sure he and he bring bronze. That's gold, buddy. That's gold. Yeah. So that one we have to sympathize and share the pain. In 1989, we suffered a loss to the Americans. That one hurt me, real pain, and I want to share that pain with you. I call this one Why we lose. We could do it nice and slow so you go hear everything and enjoy it. The music is deliberately like that because it's painful. It couldn't come out any other way. National heroes on the road to Italy. You fought so bitterly, but eventually, oh, you had to abandon the journey, and that ain't easy. After years of dedication, hard work and preparation, motivation from the nation, and expectation, I am convinced to this very day we had a better team than the USA. But we lose the game before we start to play. Yeah, why? Our immigration allowed the Americans to walk through the customs unchecked, just so. But when we own players come back home, the same custom guards with a fine teeth comb, and they're going through the luggage slow, slow. And that is why we lose. That is why we lose, baby. Don't get confused. No, but that is why we lose. My players cramp up in a maxi in hot sun from south to the city, but air conditioned bus for Yankee to use. That is why we lose. National heroes, broken-hearted as you are, please always remember you are my superstar. Oh, you brought us closer together, and we come from so far. Boys, in your quest to achieve success with the skills that you possess as you progress, I know you did your best, your very best, and whenever we do a good deed, blessings are guaranteed. But when we do wrong, indeed, we dare not succeed. Men we call officials who ain't got no conscience at all, like ordinary criminals. They're running racket, no regard for the players' effort, and despite the massive support, you know they printed and sold excess tickets. That is why we lose. That is why we lose, baby. Don't get confused. No, but that is why we lose. Thousands of people with valid tickets, and they can't get in the stadium with it, and they ain't shut up water and blow a fuse. That is why we lose. National heroes, Hudson Charles, Malan Morris, Earl Carter, Michael Morris, Spanner Lewis, Brian Williams, Dexter Francis. Oh, you listen to this. Clinton Morris was first in York, letter P. Nelson, Loville, Lawrence, Kerry, Allen, Alabi. While you like a lamb in church on your knees, you had no idea that the Yankees was psyching up themselves by watching war movies. So, when a Yankee get an elbow by antics alone, you could know because he's doing everything to attract the referee. Our Billboard Jones get a natural kick down before the man stay down on the ground. He fly up big and strong before the referee sings. That is why we lose. That is why we lose, baby. Don't get confused. But that is why we lose. I hear the night just before the game, players and officials hug up the dame. I hear they went betting and drinking booze. That is. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
We'd like to remind you that we will soon have audio and video tapes of these classes on sale. The final class before the luncheon period in this Lessons for Emancipation, the class in politics. We introduce to you one more time the People's Calypsonian, Brother Valentino.
In the House of Parliament, so politically it's we who have to comment for this government. But the tune you chanting is wrong, yet you keep singing along like you jive the bunch of the wrong and strong. Well, sing your song, but if you check where can you so come from? Was the black man's cry and protest? No Panamara and the master, your head's in a mess. What a mess. Since in the days of Attila, Calypso showed its true color. I wonder if you people know the importance of Calypso. As sure as Calypso is the culture of this land, the Calypsonian is the only true opposition. So open your mouths, my brothers, and speak with a righteous tongue, instead of putting the people on the merry-go-round. And wrong. You are not saying the right things, and so much things happening, yet you only want to keep them people dancing, prancing. But I know this is the last chance, so let them prance if they want to prance. Such was the joy, shall be the sorrow after the dance. So let them prance. Brothers, you're worth your weight in gold, yet your precious talent people control. You're being used for the wrong purpose. Folks are just trying to pull their pulse. As sure as Calypso is going through this exploitation, the Calypsonian is the only true opposition. It seems as though you don't know the precious talent that you possess. It's a gift more valuable than all the rest. Oh yes, the attention you gain from this nation is beyond any politician. So don't forget, you are the true opposition in the land. Yet you're feeding the people mind with the same set of backside jive, and the red vintage Kaiso struggling to survive. That is jive. Man, get up and do your duty. You will be rewarded much more highly. We have a purpose and a reason, so we should all sing in unison. It is we who really are, hey, the voice in this land. The Calypsonian is the only true opposition. Calypsonians in this majority, you have plenty priority. You could gain high status in the society. So open your mouth and say something from an opposition aspect. A solid message from you is what the people expect. Go ahead. According to what you preach, could condemn you when judgment time reach. So the whole emphasis is what you teach or you preach. You should always be a people's mouthpiece. Sing on the cry for justice at least. Don't let NCC put words in your mouth and tell you what you should sing about. It is you, Radical, the voice in your hand. The Calypsonian is the only true opposition. Thank you. Thank you. Right about now, while the musicians are going through the music scores, I really would like us to meet and greet a very dear, like my favorite lady, my mother. She's in the audience. Mom, would you stand up and take a bow? My beautiful mom. Stand, Mom, and take a bow. Yes. I love you, Mom. Next to her is my beautiful sister, Nancy. Nancy. Okay. My daughter, my grandchildren, my mother-in-law, my son, that whole row, my family, my wife and Panteli, my main inspiration, and my big son, Aisha. Stay up, family. It's nice to see you. As a matter of fact, I think this is the second time in my career that my mom saw me performing live on stage. Incidentally, she don't live here, she lives abroad, so you know, it's nice to know that I could entertain my mom tonight. And what are you doing now, dear Mom? Alright? Yeah. Okay, dear, enjoy the balance of the show. Alright, but now we're gonna get back to some serious business here. This word is me, and I am this word, so let my voice be heard. Fix your hearing aid and hear what I say. Wipe your glasses and see things my way. The song that you hear is an And I am sure if you are seeing things clear, you'll see that all happiness is back. And that the dogs are back into love. Is a sign that something is wrong. Every day I wake in this country, I see signs of poverty. The money system getting so dread that some people have to beg their bread. So hark the dogs do bark, the beggars are coming to town. Beggars in rags, beggars in tags, beggars in their velvet gown. Now pay due attention to my conversation. Hear me and please hear me well. What's the solution to this situation? The dogs, they are barking like hell. Come on, Mr. Man. You could avoid a big disaster. Why my brothers and sisters should suffer for things they are not responsible for? No, I am not influencing the people to take action. But I wonder if the answer is salvation. Because every day I wake in this country, religion approaches me. The corrupt, the oppressed, they all preach the gospel, so much different tales to the tell. So hark, the dogs do bark, the preachers are coming to town. Now preachers in rags, preachers in tags, preachers in the velvet gown. Nevertheless, changes will come, the oppressed will gain their dominion. But until that day, there is no other way, so we are still fighting for our freedom. Listen to me and dig my message. Society black, the underprivileged, our living conditions is critical. We are fighting for survival, so when we teach or try to make an illegal dollar, these things are called sometimes to poverty and hunger. Now unemployment leaves no other alternative, so we have to teach to live. And even those who could afford, it is my belief, when they get a chance, them to the street. So the dogs do bark, the thieves are coming to town. Now thieves in rags, thieves in tags, thieves in their velvet gown. Thank you. Yeah. This year one is to be released at some point in time during the coming year. And I'm really looking forward to doing this one for you and to be releasing it. One of my favorites, I call this one Birds That Fly High. So you belong to the ivory tower. This is ivory tower. Oh, the material world makes you feel superior. So then you look down with scorn at your brother. But your flying space is getting very narrow. resist the arrow. Birds that fly high, no, 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 ever touch the sky. Birds that fly high, got to fly back down to die. So flap your wings and fly, you could never touch the sky. I don't care how high you fly, you got to fly back down to die. Birds that fly high, got to fly back down to die. Politics and politicians is the problem. Power and corruption stands behind them. They created dirty middle class society within that circle and control all the money. If they could have paid their way, they'd live forever. But we all got to go 6 feet under. Birds that fly high, na na na, never touch the sky. Birds that fly high, got to fly back down to die. So flap your wings and fly, you could never touch the sky. And don't care how high you fly, you got to fly back down to die. Birds that fly high, got to fly back down to die. You remind me a lot of the vultures flying in your private jets and helicopters at the expense of the fort you build your castle. After using us, you're giving us the hassle. You feel you are so perfected up in orbit. You don't know you're just another flying target. Birds that fly high, none of them ever touch the sky. Birds that fly high, got to fly back down to die. Flap your wings and fly, you could never touch the sky. And don't care how high you fly, you got to fly back down to die. Birds that fly high, got to fly back down to die.